All right, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about real life personal preparedness. All right, a lot of people, when they think of personal preparedness, they think of doom and gloom and power outages and natural disaster and government collapse and all these extreme things. Today, I want to bring it back to reality. Okay, I want to talk about what happens when you have an unexpected expense that drains your account. Right? It's payday Friday, and between bills and this unexpected medical bill or this house repair or your car broke down, you ain't got no money. You're gonna be broke until your next paycheck. That's something that's happened to, I bet, all of us. I bet we've all had that situation happen to us at least once. I've had it happen to me a bunch of times. But it's something that has happened and can very easily happen again. Right? That's what I want to focus on today's video. So the first question of the 3 questions we're going to ask, the first question is, what are you going to eat? Right? Do you have enough food inside your home to make it to your next paycheck? It's paycheck Friday, you're broke. You have 2 weeks before you get paid again. Do you have 2 weeks worth of food inside your home? I was talking to a guy a few months ago and he was like, I got like 10 packs of ramen and a half a loaf of bread. I'll be fine. And I was like, you're not fine, dude. Like, I know it seems like a lot. I know a half a loaf of bread and 10 packs of ramen take up a bunch of room on the shelf. But if you eat 2 packs of ramen per meal, 10 packs of ramen is 5 meals, right? That means you're having, you need 28 meals. You have 5. Half a loaf of bread is 10 slices of bread. That's 5 sandwiches. So you have, if you eat 1 ramen and 1 sandwich every other day, you have 10 meals for 10 days, and you need 28 meals. If you want to have a lunch and a dinner every day for 2 weeks, that's 28 meals. You have 10. Right? That's not enough. That's not even close to enough. That's not even half of what you need. Even if you broke up the ramen into 1 a day, right? So now you have 10 meals, 10 days worth of ramen, 5 days worth of sandwiches. That's still only 15. That's still nowhere near enough, right? And so you're only eating once a day if you have 10 sandwiches and 10 packs of ramen, and you're not eating to the full capacity. You usually eat way more than 1 sandwich a day and 1 ramen a day. And so you need to at least double, if not triple, what that person had. I told them to triple it, right? If you have 30 packs of ramen, that means you have enough ramen to make it 2 weeks. If you have 30 sandwiches, you can have a sandwich, you can have 2 sandwiches every day for 2 weeks, right? And so what do you actually have? That's what I want you to look at what you actually have, and do you actually have 28 meals? I don't care if you have a bunch of ramen. I don't care if you have a bunch of food in the pantry. I don't care if you have a whole lot of whatever. I don't care. Do you have 28 meals? Do you have enough food to make it 2 weeks? Do you have enough food to make it to your next paycheck, lunch and dinner? Right? I want to know exactly what 28 meals you have inside your home, and I want to make sure that you always have at least 28 meals. So no matter what happens, no matter when the emergency happens, you'll always have 2 weeks worth of food to eat, right? You'll always have those 28 meals. Second question, how are you going to get to and from work? The whole premise of making it to next paycheck is that you have a next paycheck, right? You need to get to and from work. You need to get to and from wherever you need to get to. So how are you going to make sure, whether it's bus fare, whether it's taxi fees, whether it's gasoline, and you might have that gasoline stored away in your garage, you might have money stashed under the bed, whatever it is, you need to make sure that you have 2 weeks worth to make sure you can get to and from where you need to get to. And if your vehicle isn't working, Do you have a ride? Do you have somebody that can take you from place to place? Do you have a taxi service? Around here we have a Rainbow Rider, so I would need bus fare to get to and from places. What is your plan? Here's the other thing. I know Uber and a lot of places, they don't accept cash because it's all done on the app. And so they don't accept cash. And so if you have money tucked under the bed, they're not going to accept it. But the bank will, right? If you have two $100 bills tucked under the bed and something happens, you can go to the bank, deposit those two $100 bills, and now you have $200 that you can spend on fuel, bus fare, Uber, taxi, what have you. And so make sure that you have a plan, make sure you have what you need, so that if the situation presents itself and you have to wait until your next paycheck to have money, you need to have what you need to make sure you have that next paycheck. Third and final question, I'm going to give you a bonus question too, but the third question is, do you have cleaning and hygiene equipment to make it to your next paycheck? Do you have enough toothpaste, Dawn dish soap, toilet paper, shampoo? Most people have no idea how much shampoo, dish soap they actually use. Like in 2-week period, most people just, as soon as the bottle gets low, they go and buy another one, right? As soon as the shampoo is running a little bit low, they go and buy another one. They have no idea how much they actually use in 2 weeks. And so if you have no idea how much you actually use in those 2 weeks, you have no idea if you have enough to make it 2 weeks, right? And so when it comes to toilet paper, when it comes to dish soap, when it comes to shampoo and body wash, you want to know how much you use in those 2 weeks, so that if you have to wait till your next paycheck, you know you have enough, and you want to make sure to never have less than that amount, right? You want to make sure that no matter what happens, you can always make it to that next paycheck, right? If money is tight and your paycheck is going to some unwanted expense or some random thing that happened and now you got to pay this extra money, you want to make sure that that next check, you can go out and you can buy the things you need, and that you're not just screwed for 2 weeks, right? You're not just starving for 2 weeks waiting for that next check. You're not just not showering and not cleaning yourself for those 2 weeks because you ran out of this or you ran out of that, or you thought you had enough but it turns out you didn't. Ask yourself these questions. Make sure you truly have what you need, and make sure you never have less than that amount. The bonus question I want to ask is, how are you going to entertain yourself? I know most of you are going to watch YouTube. You're going to scroll through Facebook. There's Netflix. There's so many ways of entertaining yourself that I don't think anyone's going to have an issue with it. Like I said, all your bills are paid, right? Everything is, you still have power. Everything is still the same, right? Your bills are paid. The only difference is all of your extra money went into this unexpected event, right? It all went into this medical bill that you weren't expecting, and now you just don't have the funds to go grocery shopping. You don't have the funds to run to the convenience store real quick. You don't have the funds to go and quick buy anything. So the only thing you're left with is what's inside your home, and I want to make sure that what's inside your home isn't just barely enough, but more than enough. So in the comment section down below, I want to know, have you considered any of these things? Do you know how much shampoo you actually use in 2 weeks? Leave it in the comment section down below. Thumbs up this video if you like this series, because I plan on making a lot more videos like this, and I can't wait to see you on my next video.